Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. This finds Smith. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and it'll be first down, Miami.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tagovailoa back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback. So no harm, no foul.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Ritter. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Play action on first down. That's taken in by Tucker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down carry for Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running left, here's Achane. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. They'll stick with A-Chain. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
A-Chan, a first down carry. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A-Chan again on 2nd. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Look, Dolphin isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up and hit a 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. On the left hash, 34 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by White. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders looking at 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Ritter setting up to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Come on,
2nd and 10 now. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ready, ready. Set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go, set.
Ritter to throw. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down and 10, Tagovailoa. He's going deep this time. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from his own end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action on 1st. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. It's intercepted. Javon Holland. play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for two more. Tagovailoa will look to throw. It's caught. But he can't get in for two. They keep him out, and that is how this first half will end. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Set.
From the gun, a run for White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Dog red. You. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Got a man, Bowers has it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 now. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll throw it again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete to White. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out at halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Carlson now to add one more. play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Tua off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Smith ready. Ready?
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 10 yards brings up fourth down.
Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Here's A-Chain running right. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Two and out from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Oh, nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And in for the touchdown. And on a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. This finds Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He puts everything behind this one. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Raiders are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here we go.
Now Ritter. It's into the hands of White. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ritter. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders holding a 12-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They motion Tucker over left. Here's 2nd and 7. He's got a man left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it.